Spermit, what's happening?
Nothing.
Spermit?
I tripped over the board and all the buttons went everywhere.
What buttons went everywhere?
All of them.
The buttons fell off the board?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Spermit, do we need to cancel the show?
Nope. Found one.
Herbie, you don't want to go to sleep already, do you?
That's the wrong button.
I know.
What button even is that?
I pushed the button that said Ricky's Big Opening.
Yeah, that's the wrong
I
button.
know.
So make it stop!
I can't.
Why not?
Because I can't find the stop button. Found it.
Any chance there's a button next to the button that says Ricky's Big Opening?
Left or right?
What?
Do you want to know if there's a button to the left of the button that says Ricky's Big Opening or to the right of the button that says Ricky's Big Opening?
I don't know. Left.
Yes.
What?
Yes, there is a button to the left of the button that says Ricky's Big Opening.
And what does that button say?
The button to the left of the button that says Ricky's Big Opening says, oh,
What?
are you sure you want me to push the button to the left of the button that says Ricky's Big Opening?
Yes, push it!
Okie dokie, pushing the button marked Ricky's Hag Hole in 3, 2.
You're hilarious.
So, sarcasm?
Yes, sarcasm, please stop!
If you yell at me again, I will pull all of these plugs and go home.
I'm so sorry, Spermit. Any chance there's a button that says anything like...
This one?
I love to ejaculate! Ah! Spermit!
In a world full of solo performances, Rick Iverson has written 4 more. It all began May 15th, 2021, the day they turned 60. The good times and the rain, 50 years in Denver.
Hold for applause. It is always a bold move to create and perform a solo performance. Rick Iverson has hit a home run. Yay!
Nice job with the clips, by the way.
Really?
No. Next.
In 2022, Rick wrote another show called Rick Iverson is Alive and Well and Living in Milpitas. He performed that show to rave reviews all over California, from San Francisco to Hollywood. Ironically, it was never performed in Milpitas.
Oh. Next.
Hallo, ich bin Hanselmame und ich bin Krettelmame. Are we supposed to say who we are?
No, but it's all right. Just please keep going.
Scheißkopf, I told you. You are the Scheißkopf.
Please just say your lines.
If you're looking for big laughs and a good cry, this is the show to see. Bring a tissue. Ew, gross.
Not that kind of tissue, but that version did have a splash zone.
Ah, ja, ach, und Himmel. Ja, und Himmel.
Oh my god. Next.
Rick is a gay elder, and the younger generations need to hear these stories. Bravo!
I'm sorry, who is that?
It's me,
Who's me?
your spleen. Your ex-prostate booked me for this gig before he left. Hey, can I ask a question?
Sorry, Spleen, you're the wrong green. You won't work on our green screen.
Doesn't that just sound like the worst Dr. Seuss book ever?
Ah.
Hey,
Yeah?
does that mean you're cutting my song?
What song?
Your ex-prostate told me you'd written a spleen song.
My ex-prostate told you a lie. There are no songs. This isn't a musical.
Well, shit.
Next.
I've
felt so lucky to have such an intimate musical experience. What a wonderful storyteller. What a life. I wish my dad was that cool. Bring on Rick's dad.
Wait, what?
Kidding. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Next. Next. Sperm it!
I'm looking for Donnie.
Please, just keep going!
If you insist. Rick Iverson played the role like a wooden Donny Osmond.
I'm here.
Hang on a sec. I actually did get that review, but it wasn't for anything I wrote.
No, it was from the 1993 West Coast premiere of Stephen Sondheim's Assassins.
I was the balladeer.
He was the balladeer. Do you want to see a clip?
Yes.
There's a clip?
There's an assassin's button.
Push that button!
Someone tell the story, someone sing the song. Every now and then the country goes a little wrong. Every now and then a madman's bound to come along. Doesn't stop the story. Story's pretty strong. Doesn't change the song.
Wooden Donny Osmond.
I'm here.
Are you done?
You want me to be done?
Yes, please. And please take Donnie with you.
Bye.
Don't suck!
But, oh, that would have been the perfect verbiage for Sperm It merch.
Spermit says don't suck!
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling who?
Oh, we're gonna get along just fine. You know, when J.K. Rowling started getting all how she got about me and my trans friends, the first thing I thought was, J.K. Rowling is old enough to remember what S.E. Hinton did to sell a few copies of The Outsiders. Change her name on the book jacket just enough so that someone seeing it will automatically assume it was written by a man. Why would J.K. Rowling let people assume that? Because she didn't think the gender she was assigned at birth would sell enough copies? Hi. Hello, and welcome to...
Shh! He's starting!
Oh, Spermit, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. Did you want to help me introduce this one?
Me?
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Of course you can't. We can say that. We're gay.
I'm not gay!
What?
I'm straight! Always have been!
Oh my God, do I owe you an apology?
You owe me several 100,000 apologies.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I did get you at Target. I just never realized you were a right sock.
Can we say something without you getting all how you get?
How I get?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
We took a vote. We hate the name of this show. In fact, none of us are very fond of any of the names of any of your previous shows either. You kind of suck at naming your shows.
Yeah, you suck. Hey, in fact, I didn't name this show.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. Cue gasp. When I went into the military, my military recruiter had an unidentifiable accent running adjacent to what I can only assume was the reason he was an Air Force recruiter. When he showed me the list of 154 acceptable religious preferences, the first thing I noticed was that crossed out in red ink were conservative Jew, Reformed Jew, unknown, and no religious preference. Shit! No religious preference is usually my go-to. So I said, well, when I was a kid, I remember we went to Twin Lakes Baptist Church, and he said,
So Bapty that.
I'm sorry, Bapty?
Bapty. Like John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. Baptist, right, but my mom just told me I was actually baptized Methodist.
Oh, so Metadating.
Metadat-ding?
Metadating.
I think he might have actually been crying when he finally said,
Jews, pick one, please.
there was only one religious preference I noticed missing out of the 154. So I said, in what I can now retroactively describe as my very best Chandler Bing, agnostic. And he said,
Fagnostic?
and I said, uh-huh. And I watched as he wrote in red ink in my permanent military record, Fagnostic.
Oh, that doesn't seem so bad when you say it like that. Agnostic.
See?
Nope, still hate it.
Just press play, please.
Play, play, play. Found it.
Thank
Pressing
you.
play.
I bought this Bible during basic training in 1979. The King James Version Family Reference Edition, printed and distributed by Thomas Nelson Publishers in 1971. A few years later, Thomas Nelson Publishing took it upon themselves to write a brand new version of the Bible, the new King James Version. This was their justification. The new King James Version provides a Bible that's easier for modern readers to understand. Translation? In 1979, Thomas Nelson Publishing dumbed down the Bible. I wasn't sure how big a commitment I wanted to make when I started reading this, so I skipped to Leviticus. By the way, skipping Leviticus, a sin? I started with the one that we all know, Leviticus 20:10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Yikes. So then I went to the easier to read, dumbed down version of the King James Bible to see what Leviticus 20:10 said in that version. Exactly the same, word for word. That's when I decided I needed to call in an expert. Hey, Hot White Jesus? Uh-huh. Sperm it.
Uh-huh.
Funny. Sperm it.
Rick?
That's Kenny Loggins. You clearly pushed the Kenny Loggins button. See the button that says Hot White Jesus?
No, this button says Kenny Loggins.
I know. There's another button next to the Kenny Loggins button. Push that button.
Hold, please.
Thank you.
Found it. Carry on.
Hey, Hot White Jesus? Uh-huh. Oh, ew, sperm it!
What?
Well, you might have gotten away with it if I hadn't just watched Tron Ares. That's Jared Leto.
I know. It says right here on this button next to Kenny Loggins, Jared Leto. You said push the button next to...
Sperm it!
Is this it?
No, that's TV's Susan Rattan. How is that TV's Susan Rattan? There isn't a TV Susan Rattan button.
Hello?
Ah! How?
Spermit put me through. I was watching a live stream and I got disconnected.
Oh, sperm it!
Why are you answering your phone on stage?
I didn't know I was.
Sorry.
Could you transfer me to tech support, please?
Is this it?
No. What happened to Susan Rattan?
I transferred her to tech support. Is this it? Hello?
Sperm it!
Please do not raise your voice with me. I have stories I could tell.
I'm so sorry. Are there any other buttons besides mine that you haven't pushed yet?
No. Yes.
And what does that button say? I'm sorry, it says what?
White Jesus.
That's perfect! Push it!
I did.
Thank you! Jesus Christ!
Uh-huh.
Hi, Hot White Jesus!
Hello, Rick. What can I do for you today?
Well, I have some questions about the Bible that I'll bet you can help me with.
I certainly hope so. What kind of questions?
Well, like, when did the very first version of the very first Bible appear?
The first complete printed Bible was the Gutenberg Bible, produced by Johannes Gutenberg around 1455, while the first complete English Bible was by Miles Coverdale in 1535.
I see. And tell me, Hot White Jesus, how many versions have been created since then?
Before the Gutenberg Bible was printed, there were roughly 33 Bible translations. By 1800, this grew to 71, and as of today, the number is over 4,000.
Over 4,000, wow! Thank you, Hot White Jesus. Goodbye. Amen. Over 4,000 translations, interpretations. I'd like to play a little game here to prove my point. We've all played this game before, unless you were a theater kid, not since elementary school. Telephone. Okay, I'm gonna whisper a sentence into, hi, what's your name?
Felix.
Hi, Felix. I'm gonna whisper a sentence into Felix's ear. You've played this before, right? You're going to whisper it into
Jennifer.
Jennifer's ear, and so on and so forth, and we'll just keep kind of going as long as we can, or stop if you get tired of walking to the next row to pass the sentence along. And when the music stops, I'll pick somebody to say what they think the sentence is. Are you ready, Felix?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hey, Spermet,
Yeah, boss!
any chance you see a button that says Adrian's Med?
I do see a button marked Adrian's Med.
Cross your fingers, everybody. Could you push that button, please?
Adrian's Med in 3, 2.
Okay. Ready? And the man walked through the acrid ash of heaven to the smoldering tree destroyed by Father's wrath. Okay. Off you go. This show is called Children of Eden. It's the show Stephen Schwartz wrote right before a little show called Wicked. Heard of it? This scene is Adam and Eve fleeing the Garden of Eden. In this production, Adam was played by Adrian Smith. And you'll never guess who Adrian Smith's understudy was. Me. And guess who else was in this show? My BFF Annie. I know this because her big solo is right here.
Red rock and a drop stone and the sun glares on the bleaching bone. There's no cover softness here. There's only the wasteland.
Oh, my BFF Annie and I are going to be doing a show here at Comedy Fest in just a couple months. Friends Without Benefits 2, the sequel. If it's not sold out yet, see if you can grab a couple tickets on your way out. This guy thinks he's Adrian Smed's understudy.
The wasteland, the land laid waste, the fruit of knowledge has a bitter taste, but the bliss of ignorance can never be replaced. It's lost in the wilderness.
Fun fact, I am also in Friends Without Benefits 2, the sequel, which will be coming here to this stage at Comedy Fest in just 2 months. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Award winner James Monroe Iglehart.
There's another cry heard, and another boy born to be lost in the wilderness.
Whoa!
James!
Where did you get that?
I know, right?
Oh, where'd you find that clip?
You
Wow.
sound so good.
I do sound good though.
Oh.
That sounds really good. But Rick, why are you answering your phone on stage? It's unprofessional, man.
Spirit! Ugh. Okay, where did we land?
You don't want to get up again.
Okay. Let's hear it.
and the wicked man walked through the acrid ash of heaven?
Sure. Perfect. It was actually, and the man walked through the acrid ash of heaven to the smoldering tree destroyed by Father's wrath. Now, add 3,992 more translations, and you can see where agnostic. And another thing, show me anywhere, in any version of any Bible, where Jesus said anything about the poor donating to the church. Hey, hot white Jesus. What was the average income in the United States in 2021?
In 2021, the national average salary in the United States was $58,260.
That sounds about right. I made about 60K that year. Hey, hot white Jesus? I wonder if you can tell us what the average in-person plate, pass the plate collection in church was in 2021.
The average annual individual in-person church donation in 2021 was approximately $2,262.
And what percentage of the average American's income is that?
That would be 3.8825% of the average person's annual salary.
I see. Hey, hot white Jesus? How much did Joel Osteen
It
make
is
in
unknown
2021?
how much money Joel Osteen made in 2021. Would you like to know his net worth in 2021 instead?
Sure. What was Joel Osteen's net worth in 2021?
In 2021, Joel Osteen's net worth was estimated at more than $50 million.
$50 million? I'm sure he must have donated most of that to charity, though, right?
The only evidence of any donation made to any charity in 2021 by Joel Osteen is in the amount of $100,000.
Huh. Hey, hot white Jesus? What percentage of $50 million is $100,000?
$100,000 is 0.2% of $50 million.
And tell me again the percentage the average American donates?
The average American contributes 3.8825% of their yearly income to church.
3.8825% is way more than 0.2%.
That is correct.
Hey, hot white Jesus. Where did Joel Osteen live in 2021?
This was Joel Osteen's primary residence in 2021. Would you like to know how much Joel Osteen paid in property taxes in 2021?
Is it zero?
In fact, Joel Osteen paid $250,000 in property taxes that year.
But I thought he ran the Lakeside Church so he didn't have to pay taxes.
That is incorrect. Joel Osteen has to pay property taxes just like everyone else.
Well, then I'm confused because I thought Joel Osteen was just as crooked as the rest of them.
Would you like to know how much Joel Osteen makes per personal appearance?
Sure.
In 2021, the estimated speaking fee to book Joel Osteen for your event was between $100,000 and $200,000. Would you like to see the car he drove to these paid speaking events?
Yes, I would.
This is the vehicle Joel Osteen purchased in 2021 for $325,000.
Jesus Christ! Sorry!
Were you about to ask me how much Joel Osteen is currently worth?
Yes, in fact I was. What is Joel Osteen's current net worth?
It is estimated that in 2024, Joel Osteen was worth well over $100 million. This means he effectively doubled his net worth during a global pandemic.
Wait, what?
Joel Osteen's net worth doubled between 2021 and 2024 during a global pandemic.
Okay, let me try to separate the man from the church. Hey, hot white Jesus. How many churches are there in the United States?
According to the Hartford Institute for Religion Research, there are approximately 370,000 tax-exempt religious organizations in the United States.
And how many homeless people are there?
In the United States?
In the United States.
Sheltered or not sheltered?
I don't know, both.
According to the most recent point-in-time count, the number of sheltered and unsheltered homeless Americans is around 771,000.
And tell me the number of churches again?
$370,000.
Oh, I can almost do this in my head, but hey, hot white Jesus, how many people would each church have to take care of to virtually eliminate homelessness?
To virtually end homelessness in the United States, each tax-exempt religious organization would have to take care of 2 homeless Americans.
2? That can't be right. How much do these tax-exempt religious organizations take in every year?
In recent years, it is estimated that donations total over $140 billion.
$140 million? That's a lot of money!
Billion. Billion.
I know, I heard. It's just that I've lived paycheck to paycheck my entire life, so anything over $1,000, I just don't get.
Can I help you understand the difference between a million and a billion?
You can try.
How long do you suppose 1 million seconds is?
I have no idea.
1 million seconds is a little over 11 days.
Okay, so if 1 million seconds is 11 days, I'm guessing that 1 billion seconds must be at least, what, a year, right?
Nearly 32.
What?
1 billion seconds is 31 years, 8 months, 8 days, 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, habit. Hey, what if we eliminated the middleman and just split that money up among the homeless? How much would each homeless American get?
If the 146 billion tax-free dollars were split among the 771,000 homeless Americans, each would receive $189,364 and change.
And change?
And change.
Hey, hot white Jesus?
Uh-huh.
One last question.
I seriously doubt that.
No, really, this is my last question. In your opinion, of these people, how many have received gender-affirming care?
In my opinion, all of them.
Thank you, hot white Jesus! Amen. Hey, Spermit?
Yeah, boss?
Maybe now's a good time to give out those awards. Do you have those Facebook posts handy?
Yes, but I do not think this is a good idea.
That's because this is not a good idea. Is Rob Harris here tonight? Rob Harris? No? Oh. Because Rob Harris saw the ad for this show, and instead of just scrolling on by, he decided to say, on top of the stage 5 TDS, he's also a cancer victim. I'm on cancer side. Oh, Rob, I'm sorry you're not here tonight. How about Arthur Chavez? Is Arthur Chavez here? Because Arthur Chavez at least had the balls to come right out and say it. Damn, someone filmed the reactions. Definitely seeing some funny-ass hate crimes resulting from this. Arthur, I'm sorry you're not here. I hope you're watching from home because you're hilarious. But you're not the funniest. And you're not the best. Because the best response I've ever received to any post I've ever made was this. You're the reason God hates fags. That's good, right? There were so many threats that at one point I started to get worried. So I called my friend Robert, who owns a store in the Castro called Welcome Castro. And I said, Robert, I'm getting what it seems like some really scary things being said about me and my show online. And Robert said, they're all most likely bots, so you probably don't have to worry. But the next time you're in the Castro, stop by Welcome Castro, and there's a bag behind the counter for you. And in that bag were 2 shirts. One for me. And one for my husband.
Aww.
At last count, there were almost 500 just horrible things that people were saying about this show, but mostly about me. So I've made it as easy as possible for you to donate to Trans Lifeline. On your way out, on the corkboard on the left, there's an envelope with some slips in it. All of those slips are one of these hate posts that somebody made about this show, along with a QR code that'll make it so easy for you to donate, I don't know, in their name? Oh. In your name? In anybody's name, just so long as a donation is made. Thank you. We're tired. We've done this. me, my husband, our friends. When I was asked to leave the military in 1981, it was estimated that 3% of the United States population was lesbian or gay. Those were the only two letters we had back then. In 2025, the number of Americans who identify as LGBTQIA+ jumped to 9.3%. There's a really important subset of numbers in here. In 2025, 14.2% of American millennials identify as LGBTQIA+. And 14.2% is just too high a number for evangelical America, because 14.2% is just too high a number to ignore. So what is it they're doing now? The same thing they did in junior high school. They found the percentage on the playground that they thought were unprotected, undefended, undefendable. But what's happening now is actually kind of remarkable. For the first time ever, they're starting to realize that they might be wrong. And they're scared. And there is nothing scarier than a frightened evangelical. Why are they scared? 2 words. Voter turnout. 14.2% of American millennials identify as LGBTQIA+. Vote. The turnout for the election in 2015 was the highest it had ever been in an American election. 55%. 14.2% of American millennials identify as LGBTQIA+. Vote. The average turnout for local elections, 20%. 14.2% of American millennials identify as LGBTQIA+. Vote. If you identify as LGBTQIA+ and you don't vote, why? It's easy. I promise. You know, when I started writing this, I had no idea where it was going to take me. And I met some of the most amazing people along the way. And the people that I met who have real faith, I applaud their faith. I do. In fact, I believe that Jesus Christ did walk this earth. I believe that he was probably a pretty great guy. Everybody seemed to think so. My problem is when, I don't know, a bunch of white guys get together in 1946 and say, "Did you know homosexuality is not actually in the Bible?" Yet, fact. In 1946, a group of white men added the word homosexual to the Bible. Fact. Unicorns and dragons were in the Bible at one point, too. If Jack and the Beanstalk had been in the Bible, we'd all believe in giants. Oh, wait! There were 30-foot giants in the Bible! All this to say, there is right now another group of white men putting the final touches on the newest Bible revision. Why a new Bible revision after only 80 years? Because they realized they left out a word. Trans. Yeah. We're getting a brand new Bible just to justify their white supremacy. You know that scene in The Devil Wears Prada where Anne Hathaway is tasked with this impossible mission of finding the newest Harry Potter book months before it's actually released? I did a thing. I know people. And one of them works for Thomas Nelson Publishing. Would you all like to get a sneak peek at the latest Bible version? It won't take long, they've dumbed it down again. Here it is. The King Donald version, the Trump edition. It's actually kind of fascinating. Leviticus 20:10, gone. There's a book of Don Jr., it's scratch and sniff. Scratch, sniff. Aww. There's also a book of Melania. I bet this wasn't in the movie.
Oh, fuck.
There's an Eric version, but it's Pat the Bunny. There was supposed to be Giuliani, a book of Giuliani, but they couldn't get the ink to dry. I'm trying to make this funny, but it's getting harder and harder all the time. I remember when these same people were just so awful when my friends were getting sick and dying. I was lucky enough to travel to LA last year to do a workshop for a new musical called The Ride. It was about the AIDS life cycle, which is a fundraising bike ride from San Francisco to LA. I've done it 4 times. It's been a long time since I've known anyone who's died from it, so to spend a week thinking about AIDS was a lot. And it was a musical. I played David, an elder gay veteran writer who's lost many, many friends. This guy, Oliver, played Tyler. David's not so much love interest as one night stand who can't commit. Tyler's much, much younger than David. Sperm, you okay?
I'm fine. Rolling clap.
No one's in the mood today.
I'm in the mood.
Unbelievable.
Come on, this is supposed to be fun.
So that's it. You're just on to the next one.
Yep.
And the next one.
Maybe.
And the next one.
Okay, what is your obsession, bro? Are you in love with me?
No.
Because it doesn't seem like you like me very much.
No.
I'm sorry you got old. You can't have my life.
I don't want your life, and I don't want you.
Well, how about don't tell me what you don't, and tell me what you do.
Want you to open your eyes and see what each grueling mile means to me. The memories burned along the coast, and every stop is full of ghosts, and everyone just keeps saying move on to the next one. Even born in 94, the year the ride opened up its doors, it was the first one. You got no idea the kind of fear sweeping through Silver Lake that year, or the last one.
This wasn't a musical.
It isn't a musical. This is just the best way I could think to transition to the next section.
Oh, sorry, as you were.
Thank you. I didn't tell anyone about my cancer while we were rehearsing the ride. It was already a lot. So when the show closed, I called my new friend Oliver, and I will once again be portrayed by Wooden Donny Osmond in this scene. And Oliver will be played by Loki, Tom Hiddleston. So I called Oliver and said, "Hey Oliver, it looks like we're gonna be friends, so you should probably know I just happen to have stage 4 cancer." And Oliver said, "Well, if we're going to be friends, you should probably know that I'm trans." If you've ever had a friend come out to you as trans, that shock you felt, totally normal. It's where you take it from there that really counts. With everything going on, I said to Oliver, "Hey Oliver, with everything going on, is there anything I can do to make you feel safer these days?" And Oliver said, "Well, whenever I'm in a sketchy situation, if I see rainbow representation, I immediately feel 1,000,000 times better." So, in honor of my new friend Oliver, I went out and had my nails done for the first time. And then I had my nails done for the second time, and the third, and the fourth. By the sixth time, I was starting to wonder, what if it's not just the nails? I mean, this might come as kind of a surprise to some of you, but I was a little bit prissy growing up. I loved dolls, I loved easy bake ovens, and I loved this shiny red pair of pumps that my mom had. And now that I have 0 testosterone in my body and no prostate, I am the definition of non-binary. I looked it up. I fit. And that works out. Because I think it's better to fight a fight from within rather than from the sidelines. Does that make sense? I mean, I get testosterone back this summer, so I hope it doesn't, but it could change everything for me. And I'm not the kind of guy who likes to miss out anything. So,
Hello?
what?
Hello?
Who, where?
You're here!
What? Where?
In the shoebox, dumbass!
Well, oh, how nice, we got a, oh my, oh my, they're so
Shiny! They're so shiny!
yeah, shiny, and expensive, yes, I can tell, Spleen, very expensive.
Yeah, we had to shave up!
Oh boy, I can tell.
You know how expensive a pair of shoes that size are?
Okay, thank you, Spleen.
No, nice box though.
Thanks, Spleen. Okay, bye. Oh my God. Hi, are you here to come out and say yes? Hi. Oh, look at that. Hi. Oh, Spermit. You look a little drunk. Been in that box for a while? What? What?
Thank you, Spleen.
Oh, you know what I mean.
And
what?
Are you going to try them on?
Well, no! I just found out that you voted for Trump!
I am a cumsock, not a cult member! I would never!
Well, if that's the case, would you like to use today as the day that you switch to my left hand?
No, I've seen where your left hand has been.
Really? Do you know where my right hand is right now?
Nope. I'm straight. And this isn't about me, this is about you! And you going on and on about the shiny red shoes that we finally had to spend your husband's money on. So are you going to try them on?
How do you even know my foot size? Really? Name once you've ever been on my feet. No, this is not a clap if you believe in cum socks moment. Fine. Clap if you believe in cum socks. All right. Here we go. Well, they do fit.
They do, and they're shiny.
I know. Spleen said they're shiny. Okay, let's see if we can get the other. Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh. Look, I did. And I think if I take a step, we're both gonna wake up in an ambulance.
Again?
Hey! All right. In all seriousness, I know that you guys were trying to do a good thing by getting me the shoes, and I do appreciate that. But this is kind of a big decision, and I need to take some time to make it if you don't mind.
I don't mind. In fact, I'll tell you the same thing I told you when you were 14. I'm here when you need me.
Are you done?
Do you want me to be done?
Yes, please. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Hey! Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Yay!
Good night. He's stuck. Thank you all for coming so much. Please grab a slip on the way up and make a donation to Mwah! Ew, I kissed the sock.
I got those shoes. You get cut on my feet. Oh, no, it's always okay.
Size 11.
See? That's what it was missing. The puppet show at the end.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.